Hi, people, it's Gio Roundtable and Gio's Real World. And today was because this will be Venom number 4, Gio's version. Because when me and Steven did the reviews, and I said my commenting how was the movie, and I said like Spider Dude, and Steven was making fun, and then it sounds weird because I just want to be fast. Well, then my brain went crazy and started making a story, and the day after, so it was added. But I took my time. I go, okay, when I'm ready, I'm gonna do this and that, and this is what my story came out. So the Venom 4, I would have called it First Encounter, yeah, because he's gonna meet Spider-Man, right? So the way it starts is this way. And now this is an example. So Spider like with like Venom number 3, you see came out of the multi-universe and everything. Let's do the same thing again. He comes out of the multi-universe and he's in New York. So Brock he's like being Brock because he doesn't want to show Venom to everybody. New York looks a bit different. And so Venom goes like, so you think this is our Earth? He goes, I don't think so. Because what do you mean? It's almost very close to identical. But then there's one building goes, I don't know, it looks very off. And you see this humongous modern building, and it's written PS. So the building is called PS, okay? And I'll explain, because I like the word PS, like PS, please, and whatever. So he's walking, but while he's walking, those cops they're just passing by. All of a sudden, they have these bracelets, and it starts alerting like red scan. It starts alarming red alert. So the cops all of a sudden see that, and you see their techs are more higher technology than our Earth or where Venom is from too, right? And they go like this, okay, red alert, King V goes King V alert, boom. Now we go to the building of PS, right? Now PS is because, and you see the office, and one of the owners called Peter Parker, so he's the P. Who's the S? Is it Stark? Could it be Stain? Could it be any question mark? Because this is a multi-universe. Now this is another world, and Peter Parker could take any Peter you want from any movie, for any of the 3 Spider-Mans you want. You can take on the third one, but wherever he is, he's older. He's older, like than when he was doing the. So but he's still being 30ish. He looks like in 30ish kind of stuff, but he's like in shape, like big time. He's not as humongous. Because you could take superheroes from comic books and from the movies, it's hard, right? But Peter Parker is maybe 50% easily more muscular, more toned than he was before of any other Spider-Man. Like he is in shape big time, okay? So you see he's talking and he's going there and you see all his office. He has all these artifacts. From mysticals to Captain America's shield, Octopus's things, all these, are they trophy? Are they originals? Are they replicas? We don't know, okay? Or we could later on. It's not. So all of a sudden, Peter Parker gets alert. He goes there. King V is spotted at this part of New York. All of a sudden, he goes on the PA. He goes to the secretary. Goes, look, tell Osborn I gotta cancel the date because there's a red alert for me, okay? Then all of a sudden, he goes, no problem. And he presses a button, boom, and a suit comes up. And his name is the Superior Spider-Man. Not Spider-Man, Superior. So he takes off. Now he flies off. Yes, and there is a flying spider. Just in case, yes, spiders do fly. So he takes off. Now his costume is high-tech. More higher-tech than all the comic books. So it's like an Iron Man, Spider-Man, higher-tech completely, okay? So he gets there, and while you see him flying off the office, in that moment, you see Venom gets confronted by the cops and everything, and then he goes, don't move. And these cops, because King V is, let's put it this way, he's very notorious and people are very scared of him. The cops starts firing all these sonic guns they have, okay? Because they call for the backup for this guy only, One cop fires a gun, and the guy goes, what do you fire a gun for? Go, I have nothing else. I felt weak. But when he fired a gun, Venom starts screaming and everything. He's like, what is he screaming for? It goes, his host is bulletproof. So we don't know who the host is, okay? Or who they thought who the host was, because let's put this way, I'm going to explain to you later on, because time goes by when I talk, right? So you see blood coming out, and all of a sudden Venom's going on a rampage, and he starts throwing all the cops and everything all around there. Now, Superior Spider-Man, I'm going to call him Triple S. because there's three S's, right? Superior, Spider, and Man. Oh, it's not really. It's two S and an M, right? But anyways, so he's coming from the back. Sorry, my bad. And and him on his armor, he has a sonic ray gun, but it's more like a cannon kind of sense. And he has only one of them, right? And he fires it. They're on the back of Venom because he thinks this is King V. So he's not taking a chance. He knows this guy, this person, this villain is really lethal and very crazy. It's like for them, it looks like he's like a Carnage kind of their world kind of sense. And he fires a gun, and you see Venom falling on the floor, and he's all like putting on like he's all melted kind of sense, when at his weak state. And you see a bit of the body, and then you see Spirit Spider-Man goes through and goes there. He goes, goes there, goes. I'm gonna fight the next one, and then goes, we're gonna put you in prison, and when you're gonna get, I say that, put in like you're probably gonna get exterminated for all the X crimes you had. And then you see Venom saying, "No, don't." Goes, please save Brock. It goes, sorry, Eddie. Goes, please, no. Goes, do what you want to do with me, but save Eddie because he's gonna die with a bullet through it. And that's perspective. Brock. Then he goes, what the heck? He goes, everybody stop fire. He goes, are you talking about Eddie Brock? And Venom goes, yes. He goes, okay, shut up. I'm gonna help you guys out. So we know there's something like that is Peter Parker very close friends in this world with Eddie Brock. Or was Eddie Brock a hero? Because there's a story later on you're gonna find out. He takes Venom and goes, okay, Venom. Goes, does he need you? Goes, yeah, okay, keep him alive. Goes, I'll do everything. Goes, because he asked Venom before, goes, can you follow me with him intact? Goes, no. Goes, I'm too weak. Goes, I'm just strong enough to keep him alive. So Spider-Man goes, okay, I'll take everything. So he picks up Eddie, because he shows Eddie, like he shows Eddie's face and goes, it is Eddie, He goes, I'm gonna bring you to my private hospital. So he jumps up and he flies off to the hospital, and he brings him there. Okay, so in there, Venom, Eddie Brock is on the operation room doing this. Venom is still attached to him, and Peter Parker is telling him, goes, look, once you could let him go, but for now, because he needs you, yeah. So just give him just what he needs to stay alive. Don't let him die. And so no problem. So then now Peter Parker, he's still in his Venom costume. I mean, not his Venom, Superior Spider-Man costume. So he's asking Venom. He goes, okay, you're not from this world. He goes, no, I'm from this Earth, this and this. Okay, is there Spider-Man there? He goes, no. Or Superior Spider-Man? He goes, no. He goes, okay, so you're one of those worlds really off from all the multi-universe. He goes, yeah. He goes, well, how'd you get here? Well, we got invited to a thing, whatever the story could be, whatever. And goes, then after they accidentally brought us here, said bring it to our house, to our home, kind of saying. So Spirit goes, okay, look, try to do what you're gonna do. He goes, I'll solve everything, and it's not. Goes there. I hope Brock goes. I want Brock to be alive because he's very important to you and you together, So Spirit Spider-Man, he knows that Venom needs Eddie Brock, because without him, he could actually take a 180 direction like their King V kind of sense. So what happens? So Venom and everything, Superior Spider-Man, he causes all he's about to do something. All of a sudden, he gets a red alert that you see on TV or whatever you want on, that King V is appearing, and he's pulling a tangent. Goes, who is this fake me? Goes, bring him right here. Goes, I'm gonna rip him apart. And while there's the army there they have all the weapons and everything to control him, but he's ripping, throwing their ships around, their ships. Sorry, I'm talking about tanks and everything apart, like throwing them around and everything. And Peter Parker's going, what the heck? He goes, their Venom was never that strong, it shows like it's something's there. So he goes, look, Venom stayed here, whatever. I'm gonna confront the guy. So Superior Spider-Man goes in there, confronts the King V, and he starts fighting him and everything, and he's fighting his son, but it's not working as supposed to, like the last time he confronted them. So then all of a sudden, whatever he thinks, certain point that King V was able to web Spider-Man like Spider-Man was superior, right? You didn't expect it to be that fast and everything. Got him close, and then you see the arm. But this King V, he's humongous now. Okay, like even Superior Spider-Man says, because you're bigger than before. Why? What's what you want to Blanca? And he grabs his wrist where it was a sonic cannon, and he crushed it. And Superior goes, impossible. That's indestructible. And then the King V, after he wipes him, bang, and Spirit Spider goes, my God, I felt that. I felt that blow. Then he reveals his host, his new host, and it's the Hulk. And Spirit goes, what happened to the other host? So you don't know who's the other host. Could have been Captain America. Could be anybody else, whatever. But he says it's bulletproof. But maybe who knows? Somebody who's wasn't I don't want Power Man or something. Somebody more weaker, powerful, but not that powerful, So anyways, so this is a new host right happening. So he got the Hulk now. And Peter Parker goes to him, I fought a lot of times lately with the Hulk or whatever, and I was able to take his blows, and I always was able to beat him. But this one here, because it's more powerful. So it's meaning, how powerful is this Spider-Man? Is he more powerful because he's more powerful, or is his armor and his power together makes him more powerful? So the whole point. So what happens? Now the Hulk is a Hulk with the King V. All of a sudden, it goes, whatever your theory, whatever your solution, you're dead. So he's about to kill him and everything, and he gets pulled away, and he gets pulled away from one of the military guy, because he fired a rope cannon, and he pulled him away, and they all fired their sonic cannons, and King V just takes off. So to make the whole story wise, so Superior Spider-Man goes back to the hospitals and that, and he sees Brock. He's alive and everything, because when King V disappeared, he goes, look, I'm not in good shape to go after him, To make a long story shorter, more should I say movie, you see? So he goes to the hospital, and Eddie Brock is good, and he talks to Venom and everything, and he goes, look, Venom so Venom goes, cool, I see it on TV. Is that me? He goes, well, a part of you. Are you sure it's not Carnage? He goes, no. He goes, it's you, because something happened, because Eddie Brock died, and then ever since then, Venom never became more and more corrupt, because his host always directed him. They weren't able to control him as much as Eddie Brock did, and slowly but surely, they went in a wrong path. So what happens? So Eddie goes, okay, look, Venom goes, look, I'll do anything to help you out. He goes, revenge again. He goes, I can make you stronger. And this is not to make you more equal or whatever, Because Spirit Spider-Man goes, look, when he was fighting against the Hulk, Venom, he felt like when he was a rookie as a Spider-Man, And he goes, it was like, he goes, I felt like when I was fighting the Hulk, when I just started becoming Spider-Man right now with the King V. So Venom goes, well, I could envelop you, and goes, and Spirit Spider goes, no, I have a suit that's done. I did it already once. It goes there that we could bond with the suit included, so we'll be more superior than we are now, So he calls his office. What he thinks he goes, okay, Xavier, go get Osborn. Goes, and you guys get the crew. Goes, I want that suit ready in half an hour or whatever, because we need that suit to go against King V. So this suit, what happened is this, and because when he gets the Venom, it emerges is able to emerge Venom inside his uniform and Peter Parker, but doesn't bond 100%. So Peter Parker still has his own say, kind of sense, So the symbiote doesn't overly take control of him. Whatever reason, Peter Parker maybe is paranoid or whatever. And so now, but still, Venom is, how you say this, interacting with Peter Parker's memory. So he sees all Peter Parker's, what he did and everything. So he says, look, goes, I seen you bonded, used this so-called outdated uniform before, suit, with a red symbiote. Goes, yeah, that was called Ruby. You call it Ruby. In my world, that's Carnage. He goes, yeah, she was a woman. She was from like or the Middle East or Western Asia, Western Asia, right? Yeah. And what happens? They're buried here up to here, and they were trying to stone her. So one of those countries and everything, because she got raped, and it's her fault, kind of sense. So the symbiote, the baby one, which was Carnage baby kind of sense, was already getting attached to a person, but the person didn't know yet. He was just there, was examining if this is the right person. But he was one of the person who was stoning her. So symbiote, he didn't like this person because he liked it more the woman because the way she wanted justice or innocence, she wanted proof she was right, she wanted vengeance. There was so much high, powerful emotion. The symbiote, the baby symbiote, bonded with her. So she got the power. And she became Ruby. Because she's all red, right? So there we go. And she became a superhero, not a villain. So even though she got her justice of her way and everything, she did it more legit. I mean, she's not as clean as Captain America. I mean, she gives these people a beating in the half to make them know how that feels. But she did it with them. So anyways, through a point, what happens now is when they fly off over there with Peter Superior Spider-Man's uniform, with Venom bonded together to confront King V there, Venom starts seeing a lot of things that happened to Peter Parker's life. So he goes there, what happened to, because I see all these things that there was a war invasion. He goes, yeah, it was a war invasion where a lot of superpower people that fought on my side against the invasion. There were even villains that became heroes, and some heroes we never knew became villains, willing and unwilling, but we couldn't take time. It was like some of those heroes, we don't know if they were really villains or still heroes, but they were possessed or controlled, whatever. So you don't know if it's another country, mutants, aliens, gods, space gods. It could be another dimension, Atlantis attack, whatever it is. It's questions. And then goes there, and goes, and then the certain party goes, he starts fighting, and he goes there, and it goes, the omelet he has, okay, the bracelet makes him, he has an upset, goes, was granted to him, and it goes, and she was a big factor of the tide of the win and everything. It was Scarlet Supreme. So Scarlet Witch, she comes Supreme. What happened to Doctor Strange and Clea? Goes, did they get married? They died. They went to another dimension. So we don't know. So this is another multi-universe. So the whole thing is, so they confront and they start fighting against King V. So while they're fighting, and now it's almost equal. Example, and Superior Spider-Man is like, he's trying to get advantage because he has certain tricks in his armor and everything. But King V merging with the Hawk is forget about it. So Venom goes to Peter Parker. Goes, look, do me a favor, fire your both sonic cannon. He has two of them now, right? At his face, lower jaw. He goes, then later on, whatever you have in your throat, spit it at his mouth. Peter goes, what? Do it. He goes, trust me, because I know the way you are. Do it. So he fires. All of a sudden, you see the Hawk's mouth and everything's like, ah. All of a sudden, he just, he spits. It's a symbiote, a little baby symbiote goes smack in the mouth. All of a sudden, you see this King V. It's going like all the symbiotes going crazy and everything. And all of a sudden, there's a big explosion of goo of the symbiote and everything. And you just see Bruce Banner. And he's alive. And Peter Parker goes, what happened? He goes, that symbiote that was there it's a certain, it was one of my babies. He goes, so you don't know what kind it is, okay? And goes, and it could be the anti-venom, it could be whatever it is, okay? The Hulk is no more Hulk. It absorbed everything of the Hulk, and at the same time he killed the King V there. So Bruce Banner is no more Hulk at all. So far, you never know, could change, right? So that ends the story, and then Peter Parker later on is going to call Osborn and goes, hey, you also wanted a guy to work with you? How about Bruce Banner? He goes, what? No way. He turned into a Hawk where he goes crazy. He goes, no. We're going to do tests and everything, but I think it's legit. He's no more the Hawk and everything. So, no problem. So now they fly off. I'm trying to make this fast story, fast. I don't do part 2 and everything. So Peter Parker, the Venom leaves. Peter Parker goes in his office and he's still like he's not ashamed and everything. He goes there and he's waiting for some guest, and all of a sudden the door comes in. Hey, hi, sweetie. You see this reddish hair, burgundy hair, green eyes there, and she comes there gorgeous. Okay, so you think it's Mary Jane Parker, and then Peter Parker turns around. Hey, he calls her May. How you doing? Ah, not bad. And she's big. Because if you read my Geo's movie version of the Avengers, the last one I think was number 7. You know who's May Parker's that one there. So I kind of made her like that. Okay, so she's powerful, like a powerhouse. She's like she's very well muscular toned. Okay, that one goes there. Yeah, mom was right behind her. So when MJ comes in, she's an older woman. She's like in her late 50s or early 60s. So Peter Parker, how come you look so young? Then behind her was a wheelchair, and it's their son. His name is Ben Parker. He has a disease or whatever it is, an accident, whatever. So he comes in, and MJ picks up the May Parker, picks up the wheelchair. So she has super strength. So she took a lot of things from her father. How much you really don't know. So Ben goes, okay, Dad, can I use the washroom? No problem. He goes towards the washroom. This and that guy go to the washroom. So you see MJ, she's older and this and that. Then you start seeing, so at a certain point, whatever you want to do, how you want to do the movie version, he goes, okay, we're about to leave. And then May looks at the father, goes, Dad, bracelet, the magical bracelet. Oh, yeah, it's true. So he presses the bracelet, and Peter Parker looks like in their 60s now. To make it, so in other words, a lot of people don't know he's the Spider-Man, he's a younger guy and everything. One in the bathroom, example, when Ben is doing what he's doing, whatever, the symbiote is there. And he's talking to the symbiote. And then all of a sudden, you see Peter Parker, he's talking to MJ and May, and they're like, Dad. Goes, what? Look. All of a sudden, the father turns around, and he sees Ben standing up, walking, and he has a symbiote costume on him. And so he becomes Venom, or one of the symbiotes. Who knows what it is? So that's for another world, another storyline. You could go whatever you want to do. At the same time, you see with the mystical weapon and Scarlet Witch is Supreme Scarlet there. They teleported the Venom back to his Earth, and so what you see in the back, you see now Venom has the costume of Venom. You know, the black with the white spider in the back. And you can make it more modern, more different, everything. Because the reason he bonded with Spider-Man, now he knows how to use webs. He's more perfect because now he knows how it is because he never merged with Spider-Man in the movie version. So now he's more like the Venom kind of sense, you know. So Venom goes, I like Peter Parker, my best friend, and this and that. And Brock goes, yeah, well, it was very nice. I don't know him, but I know because you really trusted each other. Yeah. Goes, you think there's a Peter Parker in our Earth? Goes, I don't know. Goes, yeah, because he'll be my best friend because he'll like me more than you. Goes, nah, he'll like. So they're swinging, and said Eddie goes there. Nah, he'll like Eddie. No, Venom, Eddie. And then Venom just when he swings, it goes fast. You see Eddie, Venom, and it ends there. So that's it. So are they going to look for Peter Parker? Does it exist in their Earth, kind of sense? It all depends on the movie companies, no? And is he Spider-Man? What is he? Or is he becoming Spider-Man? You don't know. So that's it. So anyways, that's my movie version. Yeah, at the 24 minutes, I'm going to make 25 exactly. So that's it. So give me your comments. Subscribe. Hey, spread the word. If you like this story or you don't, tell people. Because look, listen to this guy. Is he right or is he wrong? Would this make as a good movie or wouldn't? Because think of it. It makes a lot of sense the way I'm doing. It's like you're creating a multi-universe that are different than all the other comic books. And there's a lot of question mark about the invasion. Peter Parker's son, Ben. What kind of Venom would he become? May Parker. I told you. Geo's versions, what's it called? The Avengers, number 7. So that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. Take care. Subscribe. Give me your comments and dislike too. And press the button. So ciao, guys.